to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. Squaring off with another team from the back, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing. And the Redhawks will put total leather and we'll get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week who came in.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bulls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Backed up in their own end, a quick hitter might work. Gets it out quickly. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Redhawks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Gives it on the option. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Back to throw, it's Quinn. Pulls it in, it's Williamson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on second and long. They're going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Redhawks look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pressure coming. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. Running through contact. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Henderson. Oh, a lot of space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air, it's Roberson. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
When you got third and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
And the Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Finds his tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Morrow. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Bully ball on third and short. The Bulls get enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He breaks a tackle.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. And if he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. UMass pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Minutemen were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Turning it on! And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive, got to need better effort in the back end.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
The Red Hawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Quinn. It's complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Red Hawks. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Pulls it and fires to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Quinn. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Redhawks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Morrow. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Bulls are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. To the air, it's Roberson. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He makes the catch. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick release on the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Got it set up on the outside. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Kearney on the Jets. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Redhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Redhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Oh, my, he just shanked that one. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Snap from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Red Hawks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
And the Red Hawks decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and take him back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Roberson. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And to get rid of it quickly.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
He'll do it himself. Jukes his way for more.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll set up to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Henderson. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
First down for the offense.
Used the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Rush is on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds his big tight end. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on 4th. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Buffalo. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Bring in the heat.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Red Hawks get it past the sticks. Now on 1st down from the 30.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Quinn. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? With the catch, it's Reynolds. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Red Hawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Red Hawks will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On the run, it's Henderson. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Got a man. It's Snow. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Buffalo.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quick handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Red Hawks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To the air, it's Quinn. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
The Red Hawks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Bulls send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gonna run it. It's Tracy. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, it's Quinn. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this offense, man, here in the 2nd half, they give up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like first half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
And the Red Hawks will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Oh, he's got a chance. Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st down here for the offense. The give to the back. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Henderson. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Running back searching for a hole. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the red zone, it's Henderson. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw. It's Roberson. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Finds his man. It's Reynolds.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now. His last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sideline. It's Tracy. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first down. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Might as well give it to him again. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Looking to throw, it's Quinn. Oh, they're after him! And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? That's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Red Hawks will punt it away on 4th down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Morrow. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
And that's a first down.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Bulls line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Quinn. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense got him at the 27.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's McMillan. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. Back to throw, it's Roberson. On the move, he fires. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a single.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
The Redhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Give to the running back. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to pass, it's Roberson. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth.
Miami, Ohio. 21, Buffalo. 13.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Slithers into space. And the ball's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
On back-to-back drives, this offense can't get out of their own way. They fumble again. Man, a lot of times you get fired when you fumble. This is another guy. Like, they're going to have to fire the whole team if they keep this pace going.
Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling is
the offense coughs it up. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to throw, it's Roberson. Fires to the tight end.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run it from the gun. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Bulls have this offense rolling. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The run from the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Roberson. Finds a tight end. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. Right down the boulevard. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within one possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Redhawks will send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Back to pass, it's Roberson. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Bulls are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. Fires one high and deep. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The give as they work on that clock. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in the big moment.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Morrow. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to pass, it's Roberson. On target. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Here on third down. completion on this one. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.